Welcome, friends. I'm Chris. I'm from Transformation Nation Yoga and Wellness. Welcome to our guided body scan. So, before I get started with giving you the instructions or even orienting you to the practice, let me just share with you that during the practice today, 3 times I'm going to invite the chime. I'm going to do it now so that when this comes up later, it's not a surprise to you. The last thing that I want to do is startle you. And then I'll do it at the beginning of our practice, and I'll do it to invite you back out of our practice. But here's the time just to acquaint you to the sound. The intention of this meditation is simply to be present with yourself, to be present in this moment exactly as it is. This is our choosing to take some time out of our busy moments of the day, just take some time to be where we are, to be in our bodies without any other place to go, without anything else in particular that we have to do, except to be present in this moment as it is. Taking a few moments to find a posture of some comfort. So you could choose a place where you'll be warm and undisturbed. So that could be lying on your back on the bed or on the floor, maybe on a carpet, maybe on a yoga mat, maybe up on some cushions. But if that doesn't feel right for you, you can also do this body scan from a seated position. Sitting in a chair, you could do it standing if you choose. But whatever posture you choose, just taking a few moments to settle in. Notice any clothing that may be binding and doing what you can to be comfortable. Maybe removing your shoes if that would make your feet feel free and comfortable. If it feels comfortable and safe for you, gently close your eyes down. But if that doesn't feel safe or you're not inclined to, just leave your eyes open with a soft gaze. Taking a few moments to get in touch with the movement of your breath. Just noticing your body breathing in and out. Cooler as the breath comes in through the nostrils and down to the chest, and perhaps slightly warmer air as you exhale. It's not about breathing in any particular way, but simply about noticing the process of breathing itself. Recognizing that along the way, we may feel somewhat relaxed on occasion, but that may not be the point of being present in this body scan. Just simply noticing what is. If we're anxious or uncomfortable or agitated in some way, or wanting this experience to be different, noticing that as well. If relaxation is here, noticing what that feels like in the body. And as you're ready, allowing the attention to rest on the body as a whole. Notice the points of contact your body has with the bed, or the floor, your mat, your chair, whatever is supporting you right now. Notice your body being supported by the floor of the chair, just beginning to have a sense of the body as it is. Having a sense of the body as a whole, from the top of the head down to the tips of the toes. Letting your awareness encompass the entire body. And as you're ready, allow the attention to narrow and move very deliberately down your body, down your left leg, into your left foot, and out to the toes of your left foot. Noticing the left toes to the exclusion of everything else, bringing attention to this just one small area of the body, and taking note of what you find there. If you're aware of sensations, a touch of clothing, the sense of warmth or coolness, numbness, tingling, even a lack of sensation, just noticing that. And to whatever degree you may notice other things in the body, passing sounds, simply bringing the attention back to this one point. Taking in what you were aware of, just here, just now. Not having to strain to become aware of anything in particular, but just taking note of what's here. And as you're ready, beginning to move your attention to encompass the rest of the left foot, the ball of your left foot, the arch, the sole, the heel, the sides around the ankle, the top of the foot, even perhaps the bones in the tissues inside the left foot. Just taking it in as it is in this moment. We may find along the way our attention has wandered to some passing sound or thought, some desire or some emotion. Simply bringing the attention back, in this case to the left foot, not pushing your thoughts away, but simply choosing to feature the left foot prominently in your thoughts. As you're ready, moving the attention to the lower left ankle, the lower leg, the calf, the shin, the muscle and bone, tissue inside the left leg. Just holding this part of the body in your awareness just as it is. You may notice a sense of touch where your left leg touches the mat of the chair, perhaps a sense of movement of air or temperature, warmness or coolness, perhaps tension or relaxation. And if tension is what you encounter, not having to do anything about it if you choose not to. Letting this experience be just what it is, without it having to be any different from what it is. Perhaps simply taking note of it as it is. And allowing the attention to move to the left knee. Once again, seeing if we can be aware of it in isolation from the rest of the body, just the left knee. Taking note of whatever you discover here. Recognizing that there are parts of the body that may hold memories or emotions. So along the way, it's not unusual for people to encounter certain memories, emotions, or thoughts associated with particular parts of the body. If these memories or thoughts or emotions arise, simply allowing them to wash over us. Like waves as we sit on the beach, watching them come in and then watching them recede. Recognizing that they're just thoughts or emotions or memories. And now bringing the awareness to the left thigh, an area where some of us may hold some tension. If that's your experience, just acknowledging its presence, simply noticing where you feel what you feel, what's here just now. Is it warm, cool, loose, light? And letting go of it having to be any different than what it is, letting go of any need to change it, to improve it. Gathering the attention now and moving that spotlight across the hips to the right side, down the right leg, moving all the way down to the right foot and into the toes of the right foot. Perhaps noticing if they're any different from the toes of the left foot. Tuning into the experience of this toe in this moment as it is. Moving the attention now from those toes to the rest of the right foot, the ball of the foot, the arch, the heel, the left and right sides, the top of the foot. Taking in the right foot as a whole, including the muscles and bones and tissues inside. Aware perhaps of how complex this part of the body is and how amazing it is as it moves us around. Aware of the right ankle, just the right ankle. Not trying to have any particular feeling, but just seeing what's here. Adopting an attitude perhaps of playful curiosity with the body. What will we find here? Exploring this body as we would any new thing we encounter, even though this is not new at all. Simply moving the attention to the lower right leg area, the calf and shin, in everything inside. Just holding it in awareness, noticing whatever sensation is here. And moving the attention to the right knee, noticing what you notice. Moving attention now to the right thigh, just exploring little by little. Perhaps noticing our attention wandering to thoughts of other things, other times, other places. Each time we're aware that the mind has wandered, simply ushering it back, urging it back to the place where we are. In this case, the right thigh. Allowing to rest here for whatever period of time we're able. And when we find the attention wandering again, bringing it back patiently and calmly. Choosing now to move the attention from the right thigh, the hips, just being willing to encounter whatever you find. If what you find is no sensation, that's fine. Noticing that too. Simply taking it in. And now moving attention to the lower back, an area of the body many of us experience some discomfort in. And whether you experience discomfort or lightness or relaxation or no particular sensation at all, just choosing to attend here. Seeing if we can be fully present with the sensation of what we find in the lower back right now. And if we find ourselves labeling what we find as tightness or pain, seeing if we can be more specific. Can we be aware of the sensation that tightness, pain takes in the lower back, takes in this particular moment? Or whatever sensation is here, not stopping just at a label. And as you're ready, allowing the attention now to move to the abdomen, the belly, the organs inside, and noticing the movement of the breath, the effects of the process of breathing, the gentle ballooning out and in that goes along with breath moving in and out, tuning into what's here. And moving up the torso into the rib cage, the chest, the upper back. Being aware perhaps of the work of the heart and lungs inside the body, doing what they do, breathing and moving oxygen into the entire body. The subtle changes that happen in the upper back as the breath unfolds, inhaling and exhaling. Awareness of the shoulders, awareness of the rocking movement of breathing on the shoulders. Now, drawing attention over to the left arm, past the elbow to the left hand. Settling into awareness of each of the fingers on the left hand. Now the palm of the left hand. The back of the left hand. Any points of contact between the hand and any surface on which it rests. Aware of the left wrist. And now moving to the left forearm. Seeing what we find here. Even if what we find is no particular sensation at all, just being willing to encounter that. And the left upper arm. Experiencing the left arm, just the left arm as a whole. Can we stay present with it just for this moment as it is, regardless of how it is? Allowing now attention to move up the shoulder, across the shoulders, and down the right arm. Pass the right elbow to the right hand and the fingers on the right hand. Tuning into what you find in the fingers of the right hand as it is just now. Into the right hand itself, the back of the hand, the palm of the hand. Bringing awareness to the right wrist and the right forearm. And noticing the right elbow and the right upper arm. Just taking it in, noticing what's here. Starting to broaden awareness to include the right arm as a whole, then all the way up to the shoulder. Bringing attention now to the neck. Whatever arises in this complex area of the body, simply allowing it to arise and being present for all of it. Aware of the breath moving through. We may hold discomfort, tension, or warmth in the neck. And seeing if in this moment we can simply be aware of it without the need to do anything, without the need to change it anyway, just allowing it to be here because it is. Moving attention up into the head, the jaw, the chin, the mouth, the lips and tongue, the teeth, the roof of the mouth, just taking these all in. Aware of the cheeks, the nose, the areas around the eyes themselves, the brow, the forehead. We may encounter a facial expression of clenching in the jaw. And maybe choosing to let go of that or changing that, but not having to. Just being curious. Awareness of the sides of the head, the ears, the back of the head. Perhaps noticing the sensation of the back of the head resting on a pillow or on the floor if you find yourself laying down. And awareness of the top of the head. And very slowly but deliberately broadening that beam, that spotlight of consciousness and attention back to a floodlight. Allowing it to soften and spread, to slowly encompass the rest of the head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the torso, the hips, the thighs, the lower legs, the feet, and the tips of the toes. Becoming aware again of this entire body lying or sitting here. The whole body breathing, aware of this amazing vehicle in which we live. The whole body breathing in this moment, functioning in this moment, thinking, feeling, imagining, remembering, but still present and still here, breathing. In these last few moments, taking this opportunity to feel some gratitude towards yourself for having taken this time to be present with yourself without any other place to go, without having to make it any different at all, without having to do anything other than to be present, to be aware for the moments that we actually have these moments. And so as it feels right for you, beginning perhaps some small movements of your fingers or your toes, or maybe starting to radiate some larger movements, maybe in your wrists, or your arms, your legs. If you're lying down, turning gently to one side and pausing before pushing yourself back up into a seated position. And if your eyes are closed at your own pace, gently opening them and allowing your awareness to include the room, the objects, and the people around us. And that concludes our guided body scan. Again, I'm Chris. I'm from Transformation Nation Yoga and Wellness. You're doing amazing. Just keep going.